the OpenText Summit. And we've been playing hard in terms of the amount of presentations and the insights we've been sharing. They've been absolutely fascinating. But it's also important to have some downtime and some fun time as well at these kind of conferences. And there's no shortage of it here at the OpenText Summit. And one of the key attractions has been the team from Mercedes-Benz, who are part of the theme actually, talking about sustainability. They've brought some of their latest cutting-edge vehicles here, electric vehicles, and we are joined by Cornelius. And how do I pronounce your names? I know Cornelius, and you've shortened your name.
Am I right?
Vash.
Yash
And Cornelius. Listen, guys, thanks for coming, firstly, and it's been great to have Mercedes-Benz here. What have you brought to this summit?
Okay, so we brought the EQA 250 and the EQB 350.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it? What do they do? What's the difference between the two?
Okay, so the EQA is a GLA, is a SUV, is an electric version of a GLA.
Okay.
Pretty much front-wheel driven car, your city urban electric vehicle, and then the EQB is the more spacious one. It's the B-class equivalent,
Okay.
so it's the much bigger one, much family-orientated vehicle, being more being a formatic vehicle. So it's quite much more spacious inside and a nicer drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, people have been fascinated by the vehicles, and I love Mercedes-Benz as a brand, and I've been watching the evolution in EV. These are the first EV vehicles in the country from Mercedes-Benz. I think there have been a couple more, but there's certainly quite a few more coming through the pipeline, right?
Yes, sir.
What are your favorite features about these cars? I mean, for me, driving an electric car the first time, I just love how quiet it is. And the fact that I'm able to charge it, and of course the range is important.
Yeah.
We talk about range anxiety, not a problem for your brand.
It's not a problem for our brand. The general range in more or less the vehicles, on a full charge you get a capacity of more or less about a 400 kilometer range.
Yeah.
For me, the most phenomenal thing is the power in the vehicle. So
Yes.
the moment you press your accelerator, you feel that vroom and getting into it. It is instant. And the moment you tap off on the accelerator, the vehicle automatically goes into a slow mode. So it's like quick brake, basically.
Yeah.
Just that the lights at the back don't come on. So that's the only thing that you got to be wary about.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's a very fun vehicle to drive.
And it's got all the luxury and safety features that you'd find in any other Mercedes-Benz.
In most of the normal Mercedes-Benz.
So for me, a lot of people when they talk about EV, because let's be honest, most people haven't driven an EV. They've had the opportunity to drive it here, and they must go, wow, it's so cool to drive an electric vehicle. But the one concern that people have is, and they joke about Eskom and all that sort of thing, and range anxiety, I'm going to run out of energy, which is not the case, right? Because if you look at the average person who commutes every day,
Correct.
I don't think we do more than 100 kilometers. I mean, do yourself a favor if you're watching this, before you go and book a test drive at Mercedes-Benz on these electric vehicles, is that when you look at range anxiety, just reset your odometer in the morning and look at how many kilometers you're doing on average, because at the end of the day, you don't have to fill that battery to capacity when you finish the day, because you might have driven 150 kilometers, and it's like charging your cell phone. You top up what's left on the energy.
In most cases, most of the people that obviously purchase the vehicles, they do come through with the charging port that is installed at their home. So it's like an overnight charging of your cell phone. If you have that discipline, the moment your vehicle is in the garage, you just plug it in, it charges overnight or charges at your earliest convenience.
Yeah. And of course, I'm hearing a lot about these superchargers. So do Merc dealerships, for example, support these superchargers that I can pop in for a coffee, plug it into one of your chargers at your dealerships? Do you guys have that infrastructure yet?
Yes, at my dealership, there is what you call a rapid charge, which is DC charging, direct current charging. You just pop in for a coffee, and we're talking, if you're sitting at a battery of 50% to 100 or 80%, maximum 1 hour, and you're out of there. Yeah. And
that's pretty good, eh?
What we like about the cars is that as you're driving with the cars, you get what you call energy recuperation. So as you put your foot off the pedal,
It
as it
regenerates.
regenerates the energy onto the battery. So that's one of the features I like about the car. So yeah,
Where's your dealership?
Mercedes-Benz and Centurion.
In Centurion. There you go. Those are the guys to visit. And Yash, when can we expect to see more models coming through in South Africa? You're from Mercedes-Benz head office, right?
No, Mercedes-Benz Centurion.
Are you both from Centurion?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we both
Yash and Cornelius from Centurion.
Yeah.
Go and visit them.
Please.
I mean, when are there going to be more models coming out this year? What's the rollout?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got the EQE, EQS coming out. We've got the launch coming out. So Mercedes-Benz South Africa head office, they are the ones that are running with that. We've already got the EQE in the country. We actually sold an EQE 53 at the dealership last week.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a lot of
How
cars.
much did that go for?
We're probably looking at about plus minus 2.5 million rand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did some people buy any cars here today, or potentially?
There's potential. There's a lot of potential at the
Yeah.
Summit.
Because the thing is, once you drive one of these vehicles, you get hooked, right?
Absolutely, yeah. The drive, I mean, it's comfortable. As you switch on the ignition, you're like, wow, it makes no sound. And the ambient lighting inside.
All you hear is
Not even.
not even.
Not even. You
Wow.
just literally press the stop start button and then all the lights illuminate in the vehicle. The best drive is at night because you feel you are just
Yeah.
under the stars. It's beautiful.
No, you feel like in a movie set, right? Are you able to, with these range of vehicles, are you able to adjust and change your lights in the
Yes,
car
you
as
are.
well?
Everything is adjustable in terms of your brightness, how bright you want it to be, if
Love
you want to
it,
go
love
into
it.
safety mode, that kind of thing.
Fantastic. Yash and Cornelius, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Both of them, go and look them up. Centurion is where you need to be, Mercedes-Benz Centurion. Go and check out those electric vehicles. They're absolutely amazing. And it's been great having Mercedes-Benz here at the OpenText Summit. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.